we have to have more compassion for people, human beings. You have people got upset with, like Imam Majid, Imam Majid in the United States. People got upset that he went to the White House, at this time because of the Israeli thing. Yeah, it's bad. I got invited to that thing. I didn't go, right? I already went once. It caused me enough problems. But, look, I know Imam Majid. I know him personally. And I'm honored to call him a friend. Imam Majid is a very sincere person as far as I can tell. I have no reason other than to assume that he's a sincere person. You know what Imam Majid does when he flies? This is true, When he flies on long journey, he does khatam of the Quran on the journey. Wallahi, he does that. He teaches, he's a humble man. He's one of the humble people. His father was a qadi. Shaykh Abdullah bin Bayy knows his father very well. He does things that are very difficult for me, like I wouldn't want to do them, but he doesn't. In the United States, you can say, why is he going to the White House? A'udhu billah. Hada shaitan. We're probably at least 6 million Muslims in the United States. We have to have some level of engagement. Somebody has to be talking to these people. I don't want to do it, but somebody has to do it, or else we're completely marginalized. We now, in the United States, for those of us living in the United States, the latest Pew poll, we went from 40% that have a favorable opinion of Muslims to 20% since the last poll. Things are looking bad in the United States, right? So people say that he's not brave enough to speak up. Just going into the White House, you're putting a target on your back from the Islamophobes who wrote the next day that terrorists are in the White House. That's what they did. So they're calling him terrorist. Now you've got nutcases in the United States that say, oh, he's a terrorist, let's go get rid of him or something. Seriously, reality. And then you've got Muslims attacking him. So for me, I say we should honor people like that are trying to do their best, because I really believe he is. That's his ijtihad. Maybe he's wrong. It's possible. He could be wrong. But that's his ijtihad. He's a scholar of some merit, and that's his ijtihad. He's saying, I think in my situation, this is the best thing that I can do for the Muslim community. And I should trust his sincerity. I can say, you know what, I disagree with him. I think he should have boycotted it, but he made his ijtihad. The one who makes an ijtihad and he's wrong gets a reward. And the one who makes it and he's right gets 2 rewards. So he gets 1 reward, but if you attack him and criticize him, and his niyyah is good, then that's not a good thing. In 1953, in July of 1953, Dr. Saeed Ramadan went to the White House with a Ikhwan delegation, right? It was arranged by people in intelligence in the United States that thought it was important for the White House to engage the Ikhwan al-Muslimin. So he went there. That was his ijtihad. There's books. I read a book called The Devil's Game claiming that these people were agents of the CIA. I don't believe that, because I actually met the man. I met Dr. Ramadan, Saeed Ramadan. I actually read his PhD dissertation that he did at a European university. I don't think he was. I think he was making an ijtihad. He went into the Eisenhower White House at a time when Eisenhower was undermining the democratic government of Iran. He was undermining the democratic government of Iran. They overthrew Mossadegh. He was directly involved in ensuring Israel's success as a state. Eisenhower, Truman acknowledged it. The first thing, 11 minutes after Israel declared its independence, Eisenhower was the first. 11 minutes, they didn't even waste time, 11 minutes. That was a quick council. They acknowledged, and this is fresh, all these Muslims got thrown out, but he thought that it was probably good at that time to go into the White House. because he had some strategic vision. Right? That was his ijtihad. Maybe he was wrong. But that was his ijtihad. The only one that's going to judge us is Allah. Thank God. Really, thank God. All these people on Twitter are not my judge. Right? Thank God. Right? The only one that's going to judge us is God. And ashaqaqta an qalbihi, did you open up his heart? Did you look inside his heart? Did you determine what was in his heart? What his niyyah was? Husn al-dhan. خصلتان ليس فوقهما وخصلتان ليس شيء فوقهما من الخيرات يحمد. حسن الظن بالله ثم بالعباد وكنهما وجنبنا للعنان. There's two qualities. There's no better qualities than these two qualities. Having a good opinion of Allah and having a good opinion of the servants of Allah. We're all trying. And we would hope that, Muslims we need to unite. At least be united in acknowledging that people come to different conclusions about situations. We're all trying.